Hello everyone and thank you for joining today. We are going to look at what we may expect from the CPI numbers that are going to come out in 20 minutes right now. As we may see, the market was completely blocked during all of this week because of these numbers. All the market was focused on what Powell was going to speak, what FOMC was going to share during the previous week, and finally we are close to the CPI numbers. The problem is that everyone is expecting that with the lower numbers of consumer price index, probably Fed is going to decrease the interest rates in the coming future. However, this is a big problem overall, considering that the market was showing before that they are not going to decrease the interest rates anytime soon. So they pointed out this very well during the previous week, during FOMC, and also from Powell's speech. We see that, just one moment. Also from Powell's speech, we saw that they are not going to decrease the interest rates. Just so everything that is expected during this period of time, as we may see, is only probably they will slow down with the increase on the interest rates, but not a rate cut, as we are reading up and down on different websites. So let's see what is going to happen also from the technical perspective. Market is anticipating that the consumer price index probably will slow down to 5.7 from 6% that it was the previous month. We have to remember that overall this is a good sign for the economy, and what is the most important part is that they are not facing problem related to the job numbers or related to the growth. So also both of those topics are still very strong. However, the market is still speculating, is very bad thing overall, because it doesn't take a clear direction up or down. We are looking at this problem since many months right now. So during all of these months, during FOMC week and during CPI data week, we can trade at all because the market is very ugly. So let's see what may happen on some of the financial instrument that I'm looking at today. So the first one that I'm looking at is Bitcoin. We are going to look at if the market is actually supporting this decrease in the inflation numbers. And as you may see for Bitcoin, this is a scenario that I was looking at since a long period of time. It is very strange because finally the price is close to the top of this triangle pattern. And what is more important at this moment is that if we are going to look at the previous picture where we had the previous old triangle, now we can see a double combination. So we are having a very strong resistance area. The first one is coming from the left, that is the horizontal, and the second one is the one that is coming from above. So in my opinion, the chances are that we may see the price to come down again. However, everything can happen as long as we are not market makers, so we have to take in consideration also any breakout from the triangle, and probably the price may increase. However, in my opinion, I don't find any strong reason for Bitcoin to break through this area, because the crypto market is still very weak. So the market optimism is still very weak related with cryptocurrencies. So both of these combinations here that we are looking at, probably we may see the bears to join at this moment. So be careful, please, because it's not the right moment to buy. Probably during the high speculation that may happen with the numbers, it will be interesting if we are going to look at Bitcoin to break above this triangle pattern, the daily pattern, and after that how the price will behave before the next move. But I think that the chances are higher for the price to move lower. What was very interesting also during the night, European night that happened the move, everything was strange. This move here, 6% move, was very aggressive. It wasn't related with anything at all, so the market looks very interested to push the price against USD. However, we have to look at also the crypto market, how it is positioned overall. Chances are for this bearish move, I'm not for the sell right now. In my opinion, I think that probably it is better to wait for the price to come down, and after that we may consider to buy close to the lowest area. So this is all scenario that I was looking at. There are several points that I'm looking at for Bitcoin where we can take advantage of this move. This is for two simple reasons. The first one is that CPI data can push the price down, and considering that Bitcoin already recovered, it means that we have market optimism on our side. If price is going to come down, we are going to have higher chances to buy in a cheaper price in this area. So let's see how the price will develop on Bitcoin. The second one that we are going to look at is Ethereum. I was surprised from Ethereum move, to be honest. I don't want to lie about this. As you may see, price was showing very strong resistance close to 1,350, and I was expecting for the price to come down from this point. However, my purpose was never a sell here. I was just waiting for the price to come down, as I explained also during the previous live stream, and my plan was to have a buy order somewhere to the bottom. However, as you may see, this is an old pattern that I have shared many times ago, since when FTX created this bearish move here, the D leg of the pattern, and after that we saw the price to create all of these moves. Overall, I'm still expecting any bearish move. During the previous live stream that it was 2 days ago, if I'm not wrong, I was expecting for the price testing 1,150, 1,200. So let's see how the price will react today. It is very interesting the part that we can see Ethereum to stop above the structure area. So this is very interesting. We have to see the price development. From the technical perspective, it can also grow further, but we don't have that bullish volume yet, so we have to be careful. Also, the technical target for this harmonic pattern is already reached, in my opinion, and also the volatility can push the price down. However, let's see, everything is by the pullback during this moment, how I see. If price is going to grow more, something that I'm not expecting for the moment, then just let it move higher. It's not a big deal at all. But I don't think that we are going to have those opportunities. The next one is dollar index. As you may see from the dollar index here, we have two possible scenarios that I'm looking at on dollar index. It's a bit ugly for the moment. From the pattern that we are looking at here, we have two different patterns. This is showing clearly that the chances are for the price to move down. However, everything will be related how the market will interpret the inflation numbers, so how the market is going to react right now. All of this corrective pattern, the small pattern that we may see here is supporting the bearish move. However, we have to be careful because we can see also a deeper correction. Also, the pattern that we may see for the dollar index at this point, it can develop in this way. It could be possible considering that it fits perfect, but we don't have to anticipate this right now. So everything is possible, even the price is going to create something like this, or if price is going to bounce again from this point. Overall, all of this piece of information is showing that price is creating deep pullbacks all the time that it is creating a new low. So we are below a new low and we can see a deep pullback again. We have deep pullbacks like this here, like the previous one, like this one, all the time. So that is why we have to be very careful. So this is what the dollar index is showing, two possible scenarios, one bearish and the second one that is just in the middle on both of them. For Euro USD, this is a scenario that I shared during the previous live stream again. As you may see, price is already blocked in this area. We have May 21 that we can see the price that is stopped, and we can see that during the last 4 days price is consolidating close to 1.0750 and 60. So this is the area that price is showing very strong interest. It means that we have buyers and we have sellers on both sides. Everyone is just holding the line. This is the most important part, so we cannot anticipate the move at all, what may happen. From the pattern perspective, we can see that price created this type of bullish pattern, and during this type of patterns, the price tends to move on the bullish side. However, considering that everything is related with the speculation, and we have already a structure zone that is also based on the left side, we have to be very, very careful because everything can be transformed in a deeper correction again. It is not the right time to trade ahead of CPI data. In my opinion, it is better to wait. We have to wait at least 1 hour and let's see the CPI data. We have to see what the news websites are going to share any type of information related with these numbers, how they will interpret, what they expect, because they are also big influencer in this scenario as well. However, considering that we already can see the price that is stopped in Euro USD at this moment, probably everything will be more clear after the CPI data because we know the price direction. The first one is down and we have the trading scenario labeled at this point. And the second one is that price can continue higher. However, it is better to miss a trading opportunity in these conditions than to burn your account or probably to create a loss in your account. It doesn't make sense at all. The next one that it comes in line with Euro USD, but it's also important because it's part of the dollar index, is GBP USD. So all the main currencies related with USD are part of the dollar index. As you may see, it stands in a different position compared to Euro USD. On Euro USD, price is above the pattern. As you may see, it has created a higher high, but on GBP USD, price created this wedge pattern and it can rise more from this point. The problem that we may face is that price can test the previous top or the second top, so it can come close to 1.24 and it can dump after that moment, or probably price can come close to the second and it can dump as well. Another problem that I actually see is that as long as these patterns are very clear ahead of the CPI data, we have seen that these patterns most of the time they tend to fail and they don't work as everyone is expecting. That is why, in my opinion, it's better to stay out. However, from the technical perspective, the pattern is showing for the bullish move and it is not supporting the bearish move at all. So we don't have any sell. We can have a buy, but it's very, very risky in my opinion. Just one moment, I want to share with you also another one. On Euro USD, we can see approximately the same price development that we are looking at before. Also in Euro USD, price didn't create a new low again. These are not valid anymore. I was looking at for this potential head and shoulder here. It is not a good one, but it fits if the price is going to complete this pattern. For the moment, the price is just pushing down, so it is not creating any type of price reaction. It stands in a different position because we don't have a new low on USD yen. However, price can continue the direction with the previous trend, so everything is possible, as you may see. However, we can focus on the next move if price is going to bounce above the neckline. If price is going to create a bullish move, then we know that after this confirmation we are going to have the bullish move up. However, it comes in line with the overall movement that may happen on a stronger USD. So let's see what is going to happen after the USD data. For the moment, price is just moving down. It is only a speculative movement that is also in line with the bigger trend that is coming from the upper side. So everything is just, it is not confirming anything at all for the moment. It is not good to trade. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis ahead of the CPI data. So let's see, be careful. These are the scenarios that we may face. Be careful with the dollar index. Dollar index is true that created a new low, as I explained. However, the possibilities are endless for the next move as well. So these are the scenarios, and let's see how the price will develop. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and press the like button for more future content. Bye bye.